We have some pretty big stuff to go through here for the upcoming Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer beta, some actual dates to go through here. Could we see an alpha for this as well? And we'll also talk about the upcoming MP reveal. If you guys are new, would like to subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that. We just hit 94K on the channel, now only 6K away from 100K, so appreciate all of the support recently. Really means a lot to me. And be sure to drop a like on the video as well. And I'm still doing that giveaway for an MW2 Vault Edition over on my Twitter. Links are down below to enter. I'm going to end that giveaway right before the NYSL Major, so about a week and a half for that. So be sure to get your entries in, and then I'll start up another one for another Vault Edition, probably around the MW2 MP reveal, which should be very soon, as we'll talk about in this video. But first up here, the multiplayer beta. We've previously theorized what we're going to see for this year, but we have some very credible stuff here from Ralph going through the exact dates, weekends, and exclusivity of this beta. So let's go through this here. Modern Warfare 2 beta for September. The Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 beta will allow players to go hands-on and providing developers the necessary feedback to help ensure a better experience at launch come October 28th. Though, when should we expect to see the beta for Modern Warfare 2? Here's the scoop. Rumors suggested the month of August as potentially the month players would see a beta for MW2, according to a recent Amazon product listing. Activision has instead apportioned the 2-week beta for mid to late September, debuting first on PS4 and PS5, then to Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, Battle.net PC, and Steam PC the following week. August instead serves for multiplayer reveals, events, and information, offering an exclusive look at gameplay from Modern Warfare 2's more traditional game modes, new systems of play, and a few surprises, potentially DMZ there as well, but we'll talk about that in future videos. Now for the beta dates here, let's go through again. Weekend 1, PlayStation exclusive, early access, which is the first 2 days. That means you need a beta code to play on PlayStation on these 2 dates here, September 15th through the 16th. That is Thursday and Friday. And then for the open beta on PlayStation, we have September 17th through the 19th, which is actually Saturday through Tuesday. So a pretty extended beta weekend here, Thursday through Tuesday. Pretty solid stuff there. But again, that first weekend is PlayStation only. For the early access, you need a beta code. You still have to be on PlayStation. For the open beta, Saturday through Tuesday, you need to be on PlayStation, but you don't need a beta code. For weekend 2, we have the crossplay beta. We have early access Thursday, September 22nd through the 23rd, that Friday, and then open beta September 24th, Saturday through September 26th, Tuesday. Now, just like weekend 1, the PlayStation exclusive weekend, it's going to work very similar here with Xbox and PC for weekend 2. So those first 2 days of weekend 2, the early access days, if you're on Xbox and PC, you're going to need a beta code. And then, of course, for the open beta days, Saturday through Tuesday, the 24th through the 26th, you will not need a beta code on Xbox and PC. Now, in the past, the second weekend of the beta was entirely open for all PlayStation players. That's how they've done it. No beta codes required. Maybe it'll be different this time around, but I feel like it's going to be the same thing here. So again, the first weekend, you'll need a beta code for the first 2 days, but pretty much every other day, if you're on PlayStation, you will not need a beta code, which is pretty good for them, obviously. Sucks for Xbox and PC players, but overall, you still get a chance to play in those open beta days. If you didn't pre-order the game, you'll still have a couple of days to check out the game, no strings attached. And I will be doing a bunch of beta code giveaways for all platforms on my channel closer to the release of this beta, so I'll give you guys chances as well. If you guys don't want to pre-order the game just yet, you want to check it out and see, we'll be doing that later on, probably in late August, early September. But that's what we have here for this beta. Very interesting. Some quick notes here. I did theorize that maybe you would get this beta earlier. It seems like the marketing has been a lot earlier for MW2 than it has been for the past couple of CODs. I thought maybe if the marketing's earlier, the reveals are earlier, maybe the beta will be earlier as well. They just want to get people focused on MW2. It seems like that's not the case. This is actually pretty late in my opinion. Compared to Modern Warfare 2019, it's actually on par. So for that year, we had a weekend 1, September 12th through the 16th, and then weekend 2, the 19th through the 23rd. Pretty much the exact same dates here. So, I mean, I guess they just want to do the same thing there. They like September. I'm not mad at that. It's not a big deal, obviously, but I would have liked to see it a bit earlier. Maybe late July, early August. Maybe that's too early, but again, as long as we're getting to play the beta, check out the game, test it out, I'm completely fine with that whenever it is. And quick side note as well, this isn't fully confirmed, although Ralph has been very credible with all of his leaks here. It seems like these are pretty much guaranteed. They make sense as well. And I can't see these changing too much here. But again, I'll be sure to update you guys if there are any date changes here. But fairly confident we're going to have these dates here in September. Now, other than the beta, I already know there's going to be two other things you guys are going to be commenting down below regarding MW2. One is the MW2 MP reveal. When is that going to happen? And two, are we getting an MW2 alpha? So first up here on the MP reveal, again, I've said before, I think it could be in July, late July. Ralph in his article pretty much saying all of the MP reveal stuff, which includes new trailers, gameplay, different events, different surprises as well. That'll all be in August. So I think it's safe to assume that it'll just be in August at some point, probably mid-August. That's usually when we have MP reveals. For MW 2019, we had stuff late July, early August. I think it was August 1st, 2019. So, obviously if we get it that early, that's cool. But overall, if the beta is in September, it could be at any point in August. So we don't have exact dates on that just yet, but we'll see very soon. And now with an MW2 alpha here, it's very interesting what's been talked about. We've had several credible leakers and rumors talking about an alpha potentially coming to MW2, it being a gunfight only alpha, just like MW 2019. And then other credible leakers have said otherwise, that there won't be an alpha and they're going to skip it this year and they're going to go straight to the beta, partly because the game is in such a good state right now. It's already pretty much finished that they don't need to do an alpha. They could go straight to a beta, which is very interesting. And that's partly why I thought they might do the beta a bit earlier. If the game is really good already and it's super polished, why not have the beta earlier? To have more time to check out the game and make sure everything is running well, and have time to have the proper bug fixes so the game at launch is super smooth and runs perfectly. So again, they have their own reasons for it. We don't know for sure what's going on there. Obviously, I'm pretty sure they want the game to launch smoothly, so they probably know they're fine. They're doing the beta later because they're pretty confident the game's going to be good anyway. But again, we'll see what happens with that. But with an alpha here, if we do get some type of announcement for an MP alpha, it's for sure not going to be until after the MP reveal. So let's say the MP reveal is in the middle of August. We could see that alpha 1 week after that MP reveal, just like we saw with Vanguard last year and other recent Call of Duties. They have that short alpha weekend. It's going to be PlayStation only. Super confident about that. That's almost a guarantee. Of course, PlayStation still has that Call of Duty exclusivity contract. So again, that's going to be exclusive to PlayStation, which sucks. And overall, I'm not too confident if we do have an alpha, it's going to be gunfight only. I mean, we've had rumors that gunfight won't even be in MW2 at the launch of the game. Of course, that's just a rumor. And obviously, they might have gunfight at the launch of the game. Who knows for sure? But I feel like with MW 2019, gunfight was the new game mode, and it made sense to have that be the first thing people played for MW 2019. It was the new selling point. Like, guys, look at this new 1v1 game mode. Super cool. And it was a really cool game mode. But this time around, I mean, if they're going to do that for the alpha, it's losing its, charm because we already have played it in previous Call of Duties. I would rather them showcase a completely new game mode for that alpha, that's unique to MW2, that's new with MW2, rather than gunfight, which is probably still going to be good in this game, but it's not as new and it's not as interesting. Like, we already played it before. So again, if we have an alpha, I wouldn't mind them having a new unique game mode, or if they want to do what they did with Black Ops Cold War's alpha, where it's just the MP beta, the normal game modes, and it's just an extra weekend of playing Cold War MP early. So for that, with MW2, I'd be down with that as well. Not a big deal to me. So let me know your opinions on that. If there was an alpha, and I guess if you're on PlayStation and you're able to play it, what would you want to play? Would you want it to be gunfight only again? Would you want it to be the entire MP, like TDM, Domination, etc., and a couple of MP maps? Would you want them to showcase a new specific game mode that's unique to MW2? I feel like that's my best case scenario there. But again, whatever they do, I'm fine with, and we'll see what happens here at that. But again, an alpha is not even confirmed, and we're probably going to get info on that at the MP reveal. So as of now, we are in a little bit of a dry period here. Of course, we got a bunch of info already for the campaign, for MP as well. We're getting a ton of leaks right now as well regarding this game. So I think very soon we'll start to get more official information and marketing for this MP. Super excited here. Of course, as I've been saying, I definitely don't want to overhype myself. I'm cautiously optimistic, but I want to be optimistic. I want to be positive here. I want to look towards the brighter side of things, and I'm hopeful that they're going to make a pretty solid game here and improve upon what they did back in MW 2019. And if they don't, whatever, but I at least want to hope for the best here. And I want to actually get hyped to play. I just like being hyped for a new Call of Duty. If for some reason, I know it might not be the best thing here, but I feel like I would rather get excited and understand that it might not be that good, but I just want to be in a positive mood. I don't want to be like, oh, this year's Call of Duty is going to suck. And you know what? If it does end up sucking, I'll tell you guys. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, this game's so fun. Like, Vanguard, I was kind of excited for. Like, I don't know. I like the World War II setting. I thought it could be better than the trailers. And, you know, maybe it was going to be kind of better than people expected. And it wasn't. And I kind of just accepted that reality and moved on. So for MW2 here, I'm pretty confident it's going to be a better game than Vanguard. Potentially better than MW2. It seems like they're improving upon the map design, the colors, and all of these different features. So on paper, it sounds like it's going to be better. I mean, I want to be hyped for it. The setting seems cool. The trailers have been sick. The visuals have been really sick as well. So I'm overall pretty excited for it. You know, will it end up being this best game of all time? Will it end up being better than MW 2019? Better than the past couple of Call of Duties? You know, better than maybe the OG Modern Warfare? It's probably not, but as long as it's a solid game, I'm down with that. And if it's not, then you know what? I don't know, whatever. At least I'm not overhyping myself. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm hopeful for the best, but ready for the worst. You know, you gotta have a good middle ground there. So let me know your opinions and expectations on MW2 down below. Are you excited? Are you ready for multiplayer? I'm super excited. Hopefully MP comes back a little bit here. Warzone is fun, but I'm definitely a pretty solid MP guy. And I just hope it's a ton of fun to play. So let me know down below your opinions on that. Can't wait for the beta here. We'll be doing beta code giveaways, a bunch of streams. Can't wait for all that. But that's it for this video. Subscribe for more MW2, Warzone 2, news, updates, videos, etc. There are 2 other videos up on screen that may interest you. So be sure to check one of them out. Really do appreciate it, guys. Discord down below. Be sure to join. Really do appreciate that as well. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff over there very soon. And that's pretty much it. Shout out to the YouTube channel members as always. And I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, guys.